feeding my worms to encourage them to reproduce.
So I have my bin. There are air circulation holes all around the top. There are holes in the bottom for drainage. I keep it covered and I keep it out of the sun to the side, but I moved it into the sun so you could see better. Inside, as you can see, there are, I don't know if I can find some worms to show. Here we go. Yeah, so there are some worms here. There's not a lot. I just added about 20. So what I want is, at the beginning of the season, I want to take those 20 worms and I want them to reproduce in here. So I'm going to try to show you what are ideal conditions for worms to reproduce in your vermiculture compost bin. So I'm going to for sure add, of course, some kitchen scraps, celery, carrot peels, like whatever, vegetable cuttings, whatever it is. So I'm going to throw that in for sure because they're going to love that. The kitchen scraps are what they call something green. And what you have to add is also something brown. Brown can be anything from trees. So it could be old egg cartons, or it could be boxes, cardboard boxes. They actually really love cardboard boxes. You see like the corrugated part? They will, from what I understand, actually go in there and lay eggs. So they love corrugated cardboard. Or you can always use leaves. So I'm going to put in a little bit of everything. So there's some leaves. Here I've wet the egg cartons, and I've wet the cardboard because they also need some moisture. So just wetting that I find is like enough moisture for them. And another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add some really finely ground egg shells because they need grit to eat things. So I just add a little bit, not heaps and heaps, but they need grit to eat and digest their food. They also apparently need it for reproduction. I'm also going to add some coffee grounds, some used coffee grounds. Not heaps and heaps, but also a little bit. Apparently that makes them a little bit hyperactive. So they're going to have a really ideal sort of situation to reproduce in here now. And they have everything they need. They have the moisture, they have the grit, they have the energy-inducing coffee, they have the plant green material, they have the plant brown material that they need. And so this should hopefully, after a good mix, of course, create ideal circumstances for them to reproduce like mad in this box. So definitely come back and check out what that looks like.
Follow to learn more about worm composting.
And that's it.